All right, ladies and gents, and we are back with some Smash Ultimate today on the mainstream. We have GVSU versus CSU Vikes here. First on the board for this is going to be Chimpus here. With the Baos, surprisingly strong against... Ooh, wow. Okay, well, if it wasn't for that block, that would be a very dead Steve. I feel like Bayo is pretty strong against Steve. If anything, it's probably closer to a 50-50 matchup, but I like to always say this is in favor of Bayo just because the combos are cooler. They're cooler than forward tilt, forward tilt, forward tilt, forward tilt. Or, as we just saw there, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt. And of course, the wall. Probably the least creative thing in Steve's kit is literally just building the wall. Can't just build a house too. I feel like that's the whole point of Minecraft, isn't it? Just build a dirt hut. There you go. It's more protective. That'll keep the mobs out. That'll keep the Bayonetta out. Alright, and we are looking at Chimpus kind of at disadvantage here. Struggling a lot on ledge, but still able to keep up in terms of damage. But there's the gold there from Steve. Since we haven't seen Diamond yet, but I don't think we're going to really have a whole lot of time to try to farm for a Diamond, and that's going to be no stock loss there. They are going to be able to get gold pretty quick. They still have that gold ingot on deck in their last stock. Fortunately, Chimpus is just hard on the aggro here. Finally having a moment to craft some things. Getting the stone out first and foremost. They can make gold now, I believe, if that's how Steve's mechanic works. I don't understand how it works because I don't play Steve, but these are some close hits here. I mean, this Steve is already just cooked at this point, but I think Chimpus just really wants to preserve that stock, and that's going to be it. Chimpus going into game 2 of this crew battle with 2 stocks, very strong. GVSU's opener there, being Steve, definitely could have worked on building a little bit more walls. It feels weird commentating Smash for the first time without a co-commentator. Did we get game audio through this?
I don't think so. Right now you wouldn't be able to hear them, so I don't believe.
Okay. I'm just going to put it without game audio, or commentate without game audio. Alright, going into the next game here, GVSU, we don't know what their lineup is. I didn't have a chance to look at it before. But against a Bayo, I'd probably want to send in somebody that can either space out the Bayonetta or do some heavy combos as much as Bayonetta can. Like a Sora would be perfect for this. But again, GVSU, don't know their lineup. They could have anybody. I'm full expecting to see a return of the Mario forward air. Right. See the Pyramithra, a character that CSU is typically pretty knowledgeable about in terms of how their character handles this character in particular, aka the I bought this character for $6 and now I win. Just playing very carefully here. Gonna be able to get out of that combo and get a little bit of chip damage in there. the very least, Mithra does not do a whole lot of damage, but those combo streams can do a lot. That's going to be just instant death. Holy. You know, Mario's ladder combos are cool, but have you seen Bayonetta's just, I carry you off the stage because I can? And yeah, no, this Mithra is just terrified now. I don't know what their game plan is, but I don't think any player is one to approach. And we're seeing a neutral taken there. Chip is kind of getting a slight lead there. Being able to actually take things away now, this is full advantage here on CSU, and goes underneath to try to... That's just another dead Mithra. Just immediate goes underneath and catches it, and the Mithra just gave up. They didn't even mash or anything, they just fell. I feel like they could have swapped the Pyra and gotten back. Yeah, this is just... Chimpus can sweep this team, let's be real. I believe in Chimpus. There he goes. Chimpus not getting the last hit on that. Neutral be there. I don't think that would have killed either way, but...
Hello.
We are now joined by Rox. How's the week been?
It's been, definitely. So what I miss?
Chimpus just absolutely annihilated this this poor Pyra Mithra.
I mean, I'm looking at it's 11-6. That's pretty major.
The utter speed of which that Mithra died is pitiful.
Sometimes you just die, and sometimes you can't stop it. But sometimes you could have, and that's your fault.
I think SDIing out of the horizontal combo definitely would have been possible. And the second time they died, they got caught by Chimpus's up B while trying to recover horizontally.
Ooh, that's curtains, ain't it?
No, because you can just switch to Pyra and then up B again to get back on the stage. They could have done that, but they just fell. They didn't even try to do anything. They just gave up. I think they did, like, what, neutral air, was it? It was some aerial attack. They did some aerial attack to try to, like, hit Chimpus back, and I think that's what killed them.
Probably. Like, if you don't have the jump, it's hard to do things off stage.
Yeah. No, had they not done any, like, aerial moves, they would have just been able to switch Pyro and then up B.
Probably, but, I mean, there's a lot of should-haves, and maybe not too many has. Or has done.
Yeah, just play Mega Man. Or Sonic.
Cool. Don't speak his name.
Sonic? I mean, it would be funny to see GVSU whip out a Sonic and just have Chimpus.
Stop saying his name. It's like Beetlejuice. You're not supposed to say it a bunch of times in a row. The more that you say it, the more likely he's going to show up. And you know what happened. I will walk out that door. I will walk out that door right now. Don't test me.
For reference, I just got really close to the mic. I was about to sweetly whisper, "He who shall not be named."
There we go. We can work with that.
Now looking into match number, or I guess player number 3 here for GVSU.
What do you think your plan is?
Hopefully they have a ace in the hole here. I combined hole and ace. That's the new ace in the hole name. We should just call them Haces now.
And like 2 hazes away from that joke, Kazuya Mishin.
Another character that's just I paid $6 to win.
To be fair, you didn't play $6 for Bayonetta in this game, but you're not wrong per se.
Bayonetta is actually balancing this game, I want to say.
She's not Smash 4 Bayonetta.
No. A long shot from Smash 4 Bayo.
I think Chimpus getting the early hit, like, that's kind of what Bayonetta wants to do. Like, both of these characters want to do a lot of damage very early on. I think the big problem is, like, unless this... Oh.
He would have recovered.
Oh,
he's not going to recover now. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Yeah, Kazuya's recovery is actually insane in terms of vertical.
That within on the EFGW. That's not the order that those letters go in. I'll get it right at some point. Ooh. I'm going to be on... Look, can we talk about this? Like, granted, I understand that that's like the dynamic of both characters, but like me when I'm getting sauced the entire stock and land a single electric wind god fist.
It's just why he's got to be. No, he's not dead. He texts that. Oh,
Stage spike.
we talk about how this is the best stage of Smash Ultimate.
I don't dislike. I don't.
You don't like that opinion? I just like the Animal Crossing characters. That's what I'm here for.
I'm in Smashville when it actually moved.
That's fair.
Finds the opening, moves the up air, or the up tilt into the up air, into the what you expect from Bayonetta. Dash attack to keep off the stage.
Who unfortunately does not gets the hit there a little bit too late. Does not drag them out with her side B there. That could have been a death there for the Kazuya. That's going to be a
It is.
Kazuya, actually. Oh, okay.
Yeah, jab it, let's will kill.
Now all we need is a ladder combo to take this Kazuya to space.
It just starts becoming Bayonetta bingo, I guess.
You know, we should make a bingo card for like every Smash game that this team plays.
I think it'd be kind of fun, actually.
Barely not spot dodging, but air dodging out of that. That okay, he does make it back there. I didn't think he had the second jump mechanic still. That almost killed the Bayo. This is basically anybody's game here. I think a back air after a couple more hits does kill. Okay, that's yeah.
Go.
I spoke
699, folks.
too soon.
I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. You know that I don't like being rude. That caused you one because the character's bad. I'm going to be frank. Chimpus was out playing the entire game until you got the hit. And like, admittedly, I'm not going to like John or anything. That's the entire point of the character. But like, there wasn't a skill differential on the screen.
You know, they should really make Kazuya quite like Ganondorf and just give him no vertical recovery. Well, Kazuya's vertical recovery is actually pretty insane if you can actually pull it off.
I mean, my opinion with that is just like, I think that Kazuya is an interesting character. I would like him in a game that has more characters who get to play against him.
That's fair.
Like, I think the problem is, like, Kazuya's really, really good against, like, everyone, aside from, like, the top, whoever's above him. And, like, even then, I'm sure there's a couple.
You just need to get rage and you can kill off of 50%.
You need to have, like, really good execution, which, like, granted, is a choice you have to make, but, like...
Riddles. We'll go Riddles. Granted, Riddles plays more Terry than he does Kazuya, but we see Kazuya every now and again from Riddles.
Yeah.
We see Ryu every now and again from Riddles.
For sure, yes.
When he wants to have the, the pulls run of just playing Ryu, because it's lower level players that he doesn't need to take seriously.
Yeah, he's used to, like, he wants to jump into light fears, he wants to eat some stale bread, drink some water without ice, watch some Simpsons, preferably late a season, and dirt.
Preferably watch what's that Seth Rogen show? American Dad?
Maybe?
I don't know. It's the one with the alien in it.
That's American Dad, yeah.
I always thought that show was so boring. Like, it has plot, but like, what's the plot even doing?
It's good by, like, adult animation standards, but that's not a high bar.
At least it's not Archer.
Alright, we got a sword.
Yep. We have Dreamless coming in now. I think this is just the clearest sweep here. I think we just go Mithra, bring it up to 70%, switch Pyra, and then just fish for really heavy hits. Or we're just going to start Pyra. Okay, never mind. Yep, and here we go.
You've entered the swordy zone, everybody.
Guys, between you and me, up until now we were using the webcam mic within video broadcast. I'm sorry it sounded so bad.
Oh no!
Oh no,
no!
That's not good. They sitting here making fun of the
I blame myself because I had to replug in the webcam last night. Oh, but Kazuya might be
Dreamless.
dead. Nope, never mind. Dreamless catches the ledge instead.
Show him the special technique.
Just do up B and land on his head. He'll die. That's the special technique, okay.
Sure, the most obvious kill confirmed for this character, that's special technique.
Why is this so loud? I'm turning this one down. I will say the Pokemon music is great.
So that's kind of just what we were expecting. Dreamland's able to make it out without taking a stock, which is what you want to see in this circumstance.
Or rather, losing a stock.
Fair enough, those words are similar. And by similar, I mean entirely different, but I want them to be similar for the sake of my argument. It's where you want to be, admittedly, like, even if you lose, like, a stock here, or even two, I don't know if it matters unless they have a really good anchor.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I think their Steve's their ace player.
Have they shown up yet?
The Steve, yeah, that was their first pick. Allegedly, they have a Meta Knight that's decent, so that's probably what we'll be seeing come out here.
Okay. Interesting. Wonder if we'll see... No, we will not see the Meta Knight pick. Remember when that happened?
I don't think I was here for that.
Maybe not.
That's not written on the whiteboard, so we never asked about it.
No, yeah. I mean, like, if it happens again, like, we want it to happen again. It's not like Child versus a dangerous animal where we just keep bringing it up and can't stop.
Like Bear Man, that whole argument that was on Twitter for like 7 months last year. Would you rather go into the woods with a man or a bear?
I want to go into the woods regardless.
I'm gonna be honest, the bear.
Would you
Because
rather go
they
into-
didn't say what type of bear, and I picked the black bear because they're actually pretty docile.
Would you rather go into the woods with a bear or the fog?
The fog?
Yeah, the fog. It's coming.
Is this like a SCP entity or something? Or
It's the fog.
the fog?
It's the fog.
It's the fog.
Me Gunner!
What is happening? Why don't you just play Samus?
Depends on the moveset. I know that, like, they're, like, admittedly, if you are just playing Charge Shot, which I admit you should be, like, yeah, you should just be playing Samus. The Grenade Shot is pretty fun, though.
Grenade Shot is pretty fun, actually. That's the only reason why to play Me Gunner.
I do like the Fair, though. The Fair is budget, but... Ooh. Curious to see how this ends up going down. I don't think this is a good
Okay,
matchup.
they do have the only move that makes Me Gunner viable.
The bomb?
Yes. Not that bomb, but we saw it just a second ago. It was the grenade launcher.
Oh, I see.
Why are they doing it right there?
Maybe to cover ledge options? Like a jump from ledge onto the platform? Although, like tournament winner isn't, like, as bad as it was in this game.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not death, surprisingly. That's the DI there.
And that might be the good up E out of shield, but I can't tell.
That is not the good up B out of shield. I think that's the up B that does no damage. Yeah, that's the up B that does no damage, I think.
Missile! We've entered the Samus zone!
At this point, just play Samus.
Eh.
You know, they're doing fair. They're doing fair.
Like, to be fair, I think I prefer the angle on this, on the down B bomb to Samus is at the very least. Is that near an up smash?
I think so, yeah. Oh, that was nasty.
She has a lot of stage control here. Never mind, you can just take back. Stage control isn't real if you're just goated with it.
So the problem with Me Gunner is that they have no kill moves whatsoever.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about that up B out of shield option that you do have, but they don't. This player is not using it. That's literally the only kill confirm they really have.
It's unfortunate.
You just have to hope that your neutral B hits and kills at this point, or you get a back air.
And you can try to punish or something. They're trying to get up smash.
Up smash sucks in this game. Pretty sure their down smash can actually 2-frame.
Maybe.
That's some scary timing they have to pull off for that to work.
Scary timing or really good luck.
Well, this is definitely their ace player, because they definitely got a stock on Dreamless, and they're being very obnoxious.
They're putting in work. Like, admittedly, I wish this character were a little bit cooler, but...
Dreamless just said, nah, I'd win.
I don't think you should incite that on somebody.
I mean, we're seeing it happen. He just came back from like a 45% deficit.
Don't worry about it. He doesn't know. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's down air. That's down air of my comfort.
This is fantastic to watch. This is literally just like, if only this was Ruby instead of Dreamless, this would have been hilarious to watch.
At that, I don't. This seems like a terrible Snake match. Like, in the sense of like, imagine just having to play Snake's game plan, but you're not Snake.
This is just
Me Gunner with Snake up tilt, good or not?
me Gunner with Snake up tilt. That's basically just Mega Man, isn't it?
That's way more punishable than Snake up tilt is. And that's the end of the game.
Mega Man, but with a slightly better up tilt.
I mean, okay, you're not wrong per se, but I also think that Me Gunner's specials are better than Mega Man. Like, you're losing.
Mega Man's side B is pretty dope.
It's pretty good.
It's just not as good as what it was in Smash 4, unfortunately.
The trade-off is you don't have to play Smash 4.
That's fair. Question now becomes, are we going to see this Me Gunner lead, or are we going to see the same Steve try to Steve? I think they should start with Kazuya.
I don't hate it. I just also think that Kazuya doesn't... I would usually say yes, because I think that Kazuya is like... If you have a Kazuya that is like on par or better than the people you're playing against, they're cooked. You're going to eat like 6 stocks at your best, and then get made fun of on live TV. That's what happens. But like, I don't know if the Kazuya has it in them to just take the run.
They're not going to take the run, no, but I think it would be a good start. They can take 2 stocks off of Pimpus.
Possibly, but like at the same time, you're trading. You're then out of an like the thing with the Kazuya is like you're gonna chew through a couple of stocks if you're going into, which is like the nature of the character. Like that's why you're good here. But like, I feel like you want to save that just for the sake of like if, God forbid, like a Ruby shows up.
I feel like it just either has to be the anchor in this team comp, or it has to be the starter.
I honestly think that it's like your spot removal, where it's like you bring the Kazuya in when you want to take stocks off of somebody. Like ideally, I think it's like you have somebody on like 1 or 2, you send the Kazuya in, they try and take an additional stock on the next one, maybe 2 if they're lucky, and then like they've done their job.
Other news, Steve.
Minecraft Steven.
I am Steve. When does the Minecraft movie come out? April 4th?
I have no idea because I'm not seeing it.
I'm just gonna see it so I can laugh at it for a few weeks. The only reason, I probably shouldn't even give it money.
Roy? Where's our boy? You can see some...
Is this actually happening? Okay.
Swinging at ghosts, tilting at windmills. What are other things that I can say about Roy?
Grand Arsony?
I mean, it didn't promote, so I don't know if I'd call it grand. Probably because, like, that's usually what happens at the end of Fire Emblem games. I haven't played Blazing Blade, admittedly. Wait, is this Binding Blade or Blazing? I'm 60% sure it's Binding.
It's like I know that I get the GBA games mixed up, but I also know that like they're named in ways that I don't think they should be.
It's the binding blade.
Yeah, exactly.
We were all wrong.
I didn't say anything.
Binding. Wait, what was I saying aside from blazing?
Binding. I didn't say anything.
I thought you said blinding blade.
There is no. Yeah, let me whip out my blinding blade where I stab you in the eyes twice. Let me pull out my blinding blade where I throw sand in your eyes and then attack you.
What are you? Why is his name blanking on me from King of the Hill?
Is it Dale from King?
Yes, Dale. What are you, Dale? This is what it's like to have older casters casting for.
Okay, they are gonna bring it out.
We pull out references back from the after the late night hours of Cartoon Network.
You mean Adult Swim?
Yes.
You could just call it Adult Swim. I mean, back in my day, Dancing Blades spiked, and I think it's so funny.
Nope. It just causes recoveries.
Oh.
That is a death. That is a very quick death.
That's Roy. The coin flip begins.
Roy says no, my upbeat's better.
He's saying words, but I'm like fighting off the hiccup right now. I don't know why I've had like the most insane hiccups this week.
You know what would have been a cooler character to see in this game other than a Tekken rep?
Whom?
Somebody from Yakuza.
Maybe? I think it'd be interesting, but I do like that Kazuya is here.
That's fair.
Any rocks? I brought in boxes.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. That's going to be a death on the Roy. Oh. Okay, never mind. He got lasered to death.
I mean, yeah, like that's what you want to do. Why did they change? Okay, I like that it's a kill move now, but like, I don't know. I miss when you used to recover with Dancing Blade. It was so fun.
Yeah.
You already see the chair though.
I think you can still use it to reset air momentum with Martin Lucina.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's kind of bad now. I've tried doing that. It's not as good.
It's never going to be as good because the physics in this game are wildly different than they were in 4.
How about Melee?
Melee, oh yeah, Melee's also just different. Hey, you could do it in Smash 4 though.
Yeah, let me go play Smash 4. Let me go smoke a pack of cigarettes.
We here at CSU do endorse things.
We here at CSU are sponsored by nicotine.
We are not.
We are not.
Like, nicotine, the concept.
Yeah, like the actual chemical compound.
At least this is not a Rocket League stream because we'd be getting banned from Rocket League.
Really? Are they like really?
They're really, really like anal about not talking about caffeine and nicotine for some reason. I don't know why.
Ooh, substances. Ooh. Good. I'm not commentating for the 2 viewers, I'm commentating for when I rewatch the VOD. I'm kidding, y'all are great.
I commentate just for the laughs.
I love it.
I think we all know every single time I'm on a Smash stream, it gets slightly unhinged. Like Mario Forward Air, and how me and Ty last time I commentated this game could not stop talking about Mario Forward Air for 15 minutes.
You know a character... Okay, if you had to add a different version of a character who is already in Smash to Smash as a new character, who do you want in the game? Because I want Super Show Mario.
I was gonna say Golf Daisy or maybe like a Mario Kart Wii rep, but
there's no Funky Kong in the game, so it's hard to like get the real MK Wii rep.
Yeah, that's fair. But Daisy's also like the second best character in Mario Kart Wii.
Okay, I'm not gonna like. You're not wrong, but like when you think of Mario Kart Wii, are you thinking of Daisy? Are you thinking of Luigi? No, you're thinking of Funky Kong.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Flame Runner.
You are thinking of Funky Kong on the Flame Runner. In the kitchen, with the candlestick, by Colonel Mustard.
You see, I think of Dry Bones.
Y'all ever play Clue? like
Yeah.
properly. What was your character pick?
I always got assigned.
Oh,
I don't even remember their names.
Yeah, check this out.
Oh,
Fortune? Not Fortune?
not Fortune. No.
Not Fortune. No, that is not Fortune.
Oh,
Is
it's the
this
gunner.
Name?
It's the gunner.
Huh. Is this just a me player? Like, if you're gonna play all of them, why not just start playing Brawler?
I mean, Sword Fighter is pretty good too. Yes. I would say it's not a perfect character by all means, no, but it's
In
a viable
comparison to
character.
Brawler,
It's a viable character still, though. It has its own meta.
there's a lot of things that are viable in a lot of different games, and I don't know if that makes them good.
If anything, it's a better pick than Gunner.
Oh, definitely. Like, I'm not arguing. Okay, it's kind of a peak idea if, like, you have to level up through the set. Like, you start with Gunner, you go to Sword Fighter, and then you can play Brawler. Neutral.
Yep, the neutral. Power Thrust is not a great move to have on this character, but it works.
I don't like... Shuriken is making me angry because I'm not seeing any Chakram.
Yeah, Chakrams just it's one of those things to where you have to have Chakram, I feel, and they have Power Thrust instead, which is, or not Power Thrust. They have the, what is this, the basically Ike's side B? What is it called?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's the death. So
Death. Unfortunate, but it is 9-9. Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know what the Mii's character's side B is, but their down B is Power Thrust, which is a terrible move. When you can throw in counter or the reflector instead. At least they're not using. Are they? We didn't actually see an up B, did we?
We did. It was the normal one.
Okay. No, any Mii sword fighter that uses Power Thrust.
It's kind of like... It's Chakram! Chakram's so good!
Chakram side B.
Oh, you're talking about the down... I don't
The down
care.
B, yeah.
I don't think the down B really matters.
I think having reflector or counter is so much better.
It's better, but, like, I don't think games are being decided by the fact you don't have counter. I think games are being decided by the fact you don't have Chakram. It's the best neutral tool in the game. That's a lie. That's a huge lie, but hyperbole is the
Also,
nature.
Shuriken over Gale Force is just...
You can use Shuriken.
You can.
That is an option in the game.
I don't see why you would want to. When you have Gale Force, which is just so much better because you can combo it with up air and get a kill.
You need like the 2% additional matchup bonus on that. It wouldn't even be matchup bonus. I was gonna make a joke of like matchup bonus on Sora for having light, but like that's that man's entire motivate. You can't beat that man in that.
Just throw fast Chakram. There you go. That's basically Shuriken for you, except for it does more damage.
Go Gadget fast Chakram. What if Inspector Gadget were in this game?
That would be fantastic.
What if he were in this game and he were the best character? Like, what if he was
That would not be awesome.
No. No. Look me in the eyes and tell me you don't think like Inspector Gadget would be a sick character.
It would be an awesome character to have. I don't think he should be the most broken character in the game.
Somebody has to be like the best character in the game, right? Like somebody.
I think Inspector Gadget should be one of those characters. He's there, you know.
No.
He's a
No,
mid-tier.
no.
He's a mid-tier.
I don't think Inspector Gadget should be.
And I think it would make it more funny if he's a mid-tier, because then when you see people popping off in tournaments with him, it's even more hype.
See, I raise you. I think it'd be even funnier to see people getting mad about Inspector Gadget. Like, I hate this.
Yeah, that's just the rage bait. We don't. I mean, some people like the rage bait form factor. I don't. Oh my god, it's a steal and break.
Mods kill this man.
He's dead.
He's dead. His wife is receiving a bouquet in the mail. His life insurance paid off, which is really good he's still alive.
I mean, that life insurance policy is going 100% to that funeral.
Look, I can't tell you you're wrong, but air auto cancel?
Almost fighting, contesting the get up attack. Fishing for the down air just isn't working right now. It normally does, but it's just... Okay, there it is. Oh, well, he missed. Or he misinputted. It was probably buffered back there, and he's still gonna get what he wants from that. That's crazy.
I mean, eventually, like...
And next we see Steve. No, Steve's gonna be anchoring this.
Down air through the platform as Pyra seems just brutal. Like, what do you do against that? Die?
Start mashing down and to the left.
I mean, that's fair. I'm being hyperbolic.
And then pray that you get just shy of the hitbox.
Write out your will. Then
actually,
loving message to your spouse.
If you're at high enough percent, you might actually just want to DI straight up. Because then you might get whiffed on the up smash.
Maybe? But then if they up air you as a read on that, you do die.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes it 50-50, I guess.
Just spam air dodge after DIing up. That's really all you can do.
Play a character who gets to leave the interaction and leave the interaction.
Play Pichu, so that way they can't do it to you.
Not work on Pichu?
Pichu's really light. At higher percentages, they miss the window.
I mean, yeah, but at a little bit higher percentages, you wouldn't believe what happens.
They get the follow-up on up air instead.
No, it just starts
Oh, yeah,
killing.
this kills you.
I want to see, like...
Okay, this is exactly what I thought was coming out. This player was terrible last we saw. They got 3-stocked by Chimpus. Basically JV3, but...
Wowzers. I've been real on Wowzers as of late.
I've been reeling in Loser a lot. I don't know why Loser specifically is an insult, but I think it's funny.
Loser! Loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
Now let me see your war face.
A different movie, or not, different piece of media, but still
Different piece of media.
Boggle.
Almost getting that forward air. Oh my.
Oh, they're dead.
That's just deleted.
That's a corpse. In my basement.
We might be seeing another corpse here in a second.
Listen. I wouldn't be surprised.
This might be a 2-minute match, less than 2-minute match.
2-minute Andy.
They got 65 seconds left in the cloud. At this point, Dreamless is just playing with them.
Like, what else do you do in this circumstance? Like, take this seriously? You want your Twitter clip. This is your chance to get your Twitter clip.
There it is. Trying so hard. Just trying to kill with that. It's not gonna work.
I don't think that's happening, dog.
Not when you're that far from ledge, no. Not when your opponent's already clinging to ledge, and that's death.
Yeah.
16 seconds to make this a 2-minute match. My money is now gone, probably.
Thank you for your contribution.
And that could have killed.
Listen, as... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong... I'm not looking at the wrong percentage. That kills at, like, under... that's rage, but, like, under 60 is a really early time to be killing.
Oh, no.
Was Side B Footstool a gimmick, or are people still doing it?
I think it was a gimmick. I think it's been patched at this point. That's death. It's not patched. You know what I want to see in tournament? Donkey Kong Footstool into down air.
That's the match.
That is the match. We got
Minecraft
Steve.
Steven.
Unless we already saw that player play a different character and we don't know what's coming out anymore. Or they have us up. I don't know.
What if Minecraft were his surname? Hey guys, it's me.
Steve Minecraft.
Steve G Minecraft. The G stands for Gemining.
Jemima. We're looking at the Scottish Steve.
I'm thinking about the Pithra mod that replaces it with Walter White and Jesse Pinkman.
That's funny.
It's real funny.
That reminds me of what's the first one? What's the game called? Rivals of Aether. They have the mods for you can have Walter White as a playable character in the workshop.
You know, for the Switch 2,
You know, if they're gonna advertise everybody is here, I want every single modern day like media figure in Smash. If they're gonna claim everybody's here.
Madame Quixote goes hard.
Because at that point, it would be like you'd have to know so much about the game in order to be a great player. So, like,
yes, but like, that's also not like I don't think that's humanly feasible.
just think like 300 characters in a game.
One, I think it's way more than 300 characters. Two, there's already a problem in Ultimate where the characters are kind of one note and like everybody's just the gimmick that they try and hit you with, and if you know how to not get hit by it, they kind of crumple. Do you want that over 3 times the characters?
Yes. It makes it more funny. Like, oh my god, we've never seen this player played in tournament because it's so bad.
I mean, funny.
To everybody's playing the same 20 characters because they're the best characters in the game.
I think the problem then becomes like, who's gonna play that game? I'm not gonna pretend
it's a Smash title.
Yeah. Is this the normal way to play Smash? Is this like we go to a party and start going, hello everybody,
Oh no.
get this Mac off my Dream, let's kill this Mac right now. Like before the match starts, like go to their house and drive a tank through their window.
Mr. FBI man, this is a joke.
That is of course. Yeah, let me get the tank that Dreamless owns and put it on camera.
And pulls out a Matchbox toy.
This can't be good for the Mac.
No, I think they just get juggled. As soon as Dreamless gets like 80%, they're gonna have every issue finding any sort of kill. Unless they somehow get a forward smash off the armor. Yeah, that KO punch is gonna be useless. That's the clip right there. Somebody please clip that. That was great.
I mean, like, what are you gonna... You're Little Mac.
You just die. And we're seeing that right now. Boom. Just jump over your moves. You can't do it.
This is what happens when you dedicate your time to a terrible character.
This is like, I can't touch this. Nah. Okay, well, that was...
We're getting DMCA'd for that one.
I'm gonna pull it off real quick. Hold up. Next back throw. If they read that they had KO punch there, they could have KO punched and killed right there, actually.
And they also whipped
A little max grab range on ledge is also just abysmal and terrible.
This character is just sad. Like, how much do you have to be coping to play this character?
Wi-Fi Max actually pretty good.
Yeah, let me rely... Do you... Yeah, let me rely on Wi-Fi as my win condition.
The downside is it makes his one move that actually makes him somewhat viable, aka KO punch. Absolutely impossible to hit half the time, but...
I just think Mac should be... Like, this character does not work for the format of Smash, in my opinion.
No, I mean, yes and no. I think they just need to really just...
Do you think Mac gameplay is interesting and fun? That's what I thought.
I mean, the last time I saw a Mac in online Smash, all they did was spam forward smash.
So, like, most Macs.
Basically. I just kept running up to them and grabbing them.
This character is not interesting. Like, you don't get props for playing the worst character in the game.
I think it's a nice rep.
I think it's a nice rep. I think this character was not thought out.
In my opinion, I think they should remove the super armor he has from all of his moves and just make him hit harder.
Yeah, I could believe it.
And also give his up B a little bit more.
You know what? Just give him good hit stun. Just let him do combos that the people don't usually get.
Yeah, true.
Like, I understand you want this character to be like polarized, but if the entire thing is you can't win an interaction with this character on the ground, people aren't going to engage with the game. Like, they're just going to camp them out.
Or, unique idea, actually mimic him off the game and make him do like a back step or like a forward step or something after every single move.
Well, I mean, yes, he should have a dandy step. I won't disagree with you there. I think make this man a combo character, and your goal is to build up stars. Make this.
That would actually be an interesting mechanic. Instead of the KO mechanic, you get stars, and then once they hit 5 stars, they get like, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds of hit stun, maybe 5 seconds of like the stun.
Well, no, I mean, I imagine it still functions like KO punch, where it's like.
Well, I mean, you get a kill off of it if they're high enough percentage.
Yeah, but as in like it might. Mac needs to be reworked in some way. And as much as I like the idea of like a character who cannot function in the air, I don't think you can make that work in Smash. Like, this game is too aerial focused. You're trying to play Balrog and Melty Blood.
Well, as we're going, is this the end of it?
I believe so, although I think we have another.
Waiting for you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, then we might actually have Overwatch 2 on the mainstream then. I thought this
Wonderful.
would take a bit longer, but
Take care, everybody. We will be back pretty soon.
you want to load up Overwatch?